In this video, we're going to be reviewing the Vallerret Markhof Pro 2.0 for you guys to keep your hands warm and access your camera settings as well. Let's get to it. Hey, what's up guys, and welcome into the channel where we post weekly videos on how you can improve your landscape photography through in-field and post-processing tutorials, as well as gear reviews like this one. So if you're new here, if you're into landscape photography, consider subscribing to this channel. Now in this video specifically, we're reviewing these magic things that I have on my hand, the Vallerret Markhof Pro 2.0 photography gloves. Now, if you've never really thought about it before, a lot of times when you go out to shoot in cold weather, so many times you get out and you have like these bulky gloves on and you have to take them off to get to your camera gear and put them back on, and then you're like, well, I can't really press my shutter with these things on my hands. So how do I really do it? Well, photography gloves, and especially like Vallerret photography gloves, have really made a big name in the market in this category, in this niche for landscape photography, is that what they've done is produce a high quality photography gloves for landscape photographers or action photographers who go out and shoot during the winter months. Now, I'm frequently in contact with Vallerret, with their head guy, Carl, who I've been in contact with since they started producing these gloves. He sent me out the first version. I've been using these for like 5 years in my landscape photography journey, and they've kept my hands really warm. But none better than the Markhof Pro 2.0, which is what I have on my hands right now. They've kept a lot of signature things in these gloves, the signature things that make up what is a Vallerret photography gloves. Number one, the exposed finger and thumb on the glove. This is huge. Like I just talked about, a lot of times you see yourself getting into winter photography and you have trouble with gloves, pressing your shutter, changing settings on your camera. With these, you can easily remove the fingertip and thumb tip and access your camera dial on the back, and you can access your dial, shutter, and settings on the top as well. So this is really good for like shooting in the winter. Keeping the rest of your hand warm while just having these two tips exposed is really good. When you get cold, they're really easy to just flip back over. And what I love about these is the first version did not have these, but they listened to photographers who said, hey, like these flaps are kind of sticking up, wiggling around a little bit. What they've done is included two magnets on these gloves that when you flip them back, the magnet hold the fingertip in place or the thumb tip in place so that they're not flapping around, so that you can easily grab them and slide your fingertip and your thumb tip back into the glove to continue staying warm. When you need to access those camera settings or the dials again or the shutter again, you just pop that finger back out and you're back in business for your landscape photography. Now, when I first started shooting winter, what I found was that when you go out in winter, your hands get really dry and chapped and very cold. So what I realized after shooting was I couldn't really tell if I was still holding my camera because I was using a metal body camera that got really cold in the cold atmosphere. And I honestly could not even tell if I had a good grip on the camera at all. What these gloves do a great job of, and like credit Vallerret to doing this, they have sticky grips on these. I don't know if you can hear this, but I mean, that is sticky. So you get out, you remove your finger and thumb tip, and you can grab onto your camera, hold this, and you have a very firm grip on whatever you're feeling. If you're using a larger camera body, you can easily grab that. I'm using a smaller mirrorless A6000, so it's not easy to always like grab this and go. Even though it is small, I trust this grip with these gloves to get into these crevices and lock on to that like rubberized part right here where the battery grip is. And even on the metal, if I grab it right here, like you can hear the sticky surface of these gloves gripping to this camera. I mean, I can grab all sorts of stuff. Camera batteries, let's grab this lens here, this nice and sticky. I can grab all sorts of things, ball head, more lenses. So I love that feature with Vallerret photography gloves as well. One of the signature thing about Vallerret photography gloves is the zipper on the back. You have a pouch that's on the back of your glove that allows you to slip like little SD memory cards in there. I don't know if you could actually fit a battery in there. Let's see. Yes, you can actually fit a camera battery in here if you want a warm place to store your battery and not let it get cold, so that when you need a new battery, you can just unzip that pouch and take it back out and you're ready to keep shooting with a new battery. That's pretty cool. I hadn't noticed that before. But that's a great feature with these gloves as well to help you keep shooting. It allows you easier access to a lot of your gear even when they're on the back of your hand. Some warmer features of these gloves are that they have merino wool built into the gloves that allows you to keep your hands really, really warm. My hands are actually sweating profusely right now because they're so warm indoors. And then the build quality of these is absolutely incredible. What I love about this is that seams on these don't come out. The build quality and the production on these is great. You have different versions of fabric. You have some leather coming through here. The seams are good. You have weather resistant zippers on the backhand. So if you do have an SD card or a battery in there, you don't have to worry about any water getting in there. It's very water resistant. And then getting into the snow, you have this close grip on your wrist so that you don't get any snow up into your glove and ruin your shoot and make your hands really wet and cold. Like I said, I've been using Vallerret photography gloves for about 5 years now, and I think the Markhof Pro 2.0 is a winner. Carl and Vallerret team, you really knocked this one out of the park. Congrats on this production. If you're interested in the Markhof Pro 2.0 from Vallerret, that link is below in the video description for you to check out and buy your own set of these so that your hands stay nice and warm this winter. Hey guys, if you want more gear reviews of gear that's gonna help you improve your photography or just keep your hands warm while you're shooting, subscribe to this channel for those. If you wanna continue watching too, here's a list of several gear reviews that you can use for improving your landscape photography. Or if you wanna watch another video from this channel, click or tap your screen right here. To subscribe easily, click or tap your screen right here.